Hello YouTube, welcome back to another war video. So you can see here, this is war number 4 of the season, and SSX have managed to face against Chaos. So we know a couple of these people, and people like Damn Epic Whale and stuff are all here. So for the most part, I know these as like an AQ Prestige Alliance, but they have a really good accounts, and for the most part, that helps them compete in war. So these have a really high war rating. So we kind of knew we're going into it, it was going to be tough. I think at this point, going into this war, both alliances were undefeated, I think. So it should be good. You can see here my team of Dr. Doom, Nimrod, and Corvus. So Nimrod only has one fight this war. And you're going to see that in a second. So first up, we have Martin's Defender here. So we've got this Mysterio, and I'm basically going to start using this as like a Corvus ramp up. Spoken to the officer, and we agreed no suicides. The suicides for a lot of defenders right now, especially someone like Corvus, are actually really harmful because of the defender tactic making you glance all the time. It just doesn't seem worth putting them on for the most part. So that's just what the case is. You see here, no power back boost either. We thought between us that power back boost wouldn't be necessary. There's rank 4 Mysterio here on the Rich Get Richer. So because he won't gain any buffs, but I will because of the natural true damage thing you can see there, I'm going to be gaining Furies the whole time. So you can see that my mediums are just going up. Here, I don't know what it did. Dex too early, didn't Dex properly, I don't know what it did. But anyway, I got whacked. Really hurt my feelings actually, Mysterio. Didn't appreciate that. But you see here, one special 2 pretty much kills him from this rank 3 Corvus. And now I can just finish the fight off. So if we hadn't took that hit, we'd probably be at like 95% plus or something. But we did take the hit, so yeah. Again, this is where the glancing, the defender part comes into it. So I was just like, I'm going to run through section 1 really quick now. I actually use a potion here. I forgot how much these potions are worth, like 15k loyalty or something. Something ridiculous like that. So I'll just put that in quick because I'm pretty much the first person within the alliance to actually do any fights. The assignments came out, I saw I was doing the shared domino in a second and just thought I'll make sure I just clear everyone quick. And you can see one charge, Corvus just absolutely destroyed that poor Human Torch. And then domino here with Nimrod, so I'm going to still do this within the same advanced power boost. Again, same boost, no like recoil tree or anything like that. Just going to go in, smack her up, and walk out. So the other thing to remember here is that the node has that, the 480% have to be, or the 480% Fury even, there you go, can really do a lot of damage. So just don't attack in the Incinerate phase, because even that way Domino will probably actually be able to do some decent damage against Nimrod. I'm going to, for the most part, wait until pretty much the Lucky is expired, just because she reduces the amount of time a debuff is on her if she is Lucky. And you can see, by doing that, it pretty much already won the fight for me anyway. So out of energy now, we're just going to wait until we get into section 2. So you see 19 hours left of war. I'm going to finish off my section 2, my part of the war, including one mini-boss. And I'm really enjoying the fact that, for the most part, I can finish wars within the first 6 or 7 hours. It kind of just gets them out of the way for me, and then I can just forget about it, go and do other stuff in the game, and not have to constantly think about making sure I'm available for war or anything like that. So it's actually working out really well to be in the position that I'm in right now. But path 2, I haven't done this path for a while. I did it in the off season a little bit just to practice because it changed. But the main thing to remember on this node is that you get these placebo things on you, but that's not going to make a difference fighting against a Korg. And if you knock him down with a heavy attack, you gain a Fury. So plan of action, normal plan, is to just put him in the Doom cycle, end the fight, job done. That is the plan, that is what's going to happen, and Korg's not going to like it, but I'm going to enjoy it. So here we just bait out the special 2, didn't kind of want to, but thought I'd better had to. And now I'm just going to try and push his power up as much as I can. Get these charges off, then I can actually land heavy attack, parries. But I'm going to, for the most part, short combo, hold block to make him force the heavy. And then here we go. So let's rock and roll with the Doom cycle. And this is pretty much what you're going to see for the rest of the war video, I'll be honest. Dr. Doom is just going to do Dr. Doom type things. Right now I feel like IP just running through a map. And yeah, Dr. Doom kind of just the saviour. Weird that he was banned that time, and that was just some horrible, horrible inputs. I have no idea what happened there. I remember sitting there at the time being like, what has just happened to me? How has that just happened? But you see here, I'm getting the Furies from knocking him down. Throw the special 2 when he was at only 1%. And yeah, the fight's over. So that was 1 minute. I didn't invulnerability boost for this war because I was, that one fight, because I was pretty confident and safe. And I also knew it was probably going to take about 1.5 minutes, 2 minutes to get the fight down. Whereas with Cersei and then that Vision Arcus that you've seen on the mini island, I can probably do them in the same set of invulnerability boosts. So that's why I'm now applying this. Because I think at this point in the war we were losing. Because we had some early deaths that were just very unfortunate. But I'm just going to take Cersei now with Dr. Doom again. EMP modification, so I don't even need to worry about that. With Dr. Doom being shock immune, it's absolutely no bother. There's some people that place like Nimrod-ish traps, but for the most part he tends to nuke them down quick enough. So here we go now, straight into the special 3. And then we're going to do the full cycle. I believe this time I actually managed to do the cycle. There we go. Instantly get rid of the glancing offer too from the cycle itself, and the nullification, and then game over. You can see their 40-second fight, including the special 3. Hey, we take that. And that gives me lots of time to do this next fight. So, Vision Arcus here with the glancing, I can kind of understand the reason behind placing it here. Especially because of the return policy node. Where if you take away a debuff by nullifying it, you give them 60% of a bar of power. So this basically is just like a special 3 fest. Which is again the reason why I slapped the invulnerability on, because I knew that Arcus was probably going to get at least 1. Just because my intention here was to get to the point of being able to throw that special 1. That would give me enough power to get to a special 3, but because of the nodes, it gave him a special 3 first. He just decided not to throw it. If he had thrown it, it wouldn't have really made a crazy big difference in this fight, in this war. Just because now he's pretty much locked down. So now I just have to be careful with Mystic Dispersion and stealing his powers, you can see here. But again, he doesn't really want to throw it. He's being very, very generous. So we're going to go and throw the next special 3. I'm just going to wait for this to, the animation to rinse and repeat. But this Arcus is just getting pinned to that like tower of the castle. And yeah, we're just kind of going through. Here, I just throw the special 2 just to be like, let's just get the fight done with the double Furies. And that's it. So that is my war personally done, my fights. Still 19 hours left of war, that's good news. So you can see here the battle group finished. We actually had 3 deaths, which is our worst performance of the season so far. But again, quite a few of them were very unfortunate. And we ended up winning the war as an alliance. So that puts us 4-0 for the season. And yeah, we're just enjoying it. But this next one's going to be very tough. So I hope to see you in the next video. I hope you've had a good time. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.